Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on October the 21st, 2020. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. So coming up on Wednesday here, we have, first of all, CPI numbers here from UK. These numbers are generally important because these are the numbers that the central bankers track. And then we also have CPI numbers and retail sales data for Canada. So we'll be basically what we're looking at here is if it's positive, the retail sales numbers are positive, that would be good for the Canadian dollar. Otherwise, that means that the economy is not doing as well. So any sort of negative or numbers that come in below expectations would be negative for Canadian dollar. Other than that, we have some FOMC members speaking, but that's it in terms of important data. So let's go on to our charts now. All right, so we'll start off with euro dollar. Euro has gone up today, as we can see. It's right into this resistance level here. So, excuse me, bullish bias here. Sorry about that. It's right into this resistance here. So bullish bias, but the problem is if it doesn't go through here, we could see a turnaround, but it is looking bullish. And part of the reason here for bullishness also for the dollar crosses and the yen crosses is because of the stock market. The stock market went up today, and when that happens, we see US dollar go in the opposite direction. So this is and as a result of that, we generally see the dollar crosses go up. So this is looking bullish. And should that continue, all of that is coming from the positive comments in regards to passing the stimulus package ahead of the elections. And this is why the stock market's going up, and hence our dollar is dropping. So next target here, 1.1820, above that 1.1920. So bullish bias here for euro dollar. Pound dollar as well. This is looking neutral here. We see price hasn't really done a whole lot. It's moved back and forth. It's still stuck here. So today, if price doesn't go through, we could see a drop, but the candle close for the day is neutral. And in this case, if we see the stock market continues to go higher, then pound is likely to go higher as well. Now, pound has the concern in regards to Brexit. So Brexit negotiations are weighing on pound at this point, but overall, if stock market goes up, then this is likely to go up as well. In that case, we're looking at 1.3020, which is this move all the way into the previous support resistance here from yesterday here. So this can happen. We'll watch out for that. But if all the dollar crosses go up, this is likely to go up as well. 1.3020 will be the second target. So first target is 1.2975, and then above that, we're looking at 1.3085. So neutral bias here, but neutral to bullish, I should say, because of the external things to not because of the pound itself. Aussie here, Aussie dollar dropped, but then with the everything turning around, this went up as well. And we see that price is right into this support level here at 0.7015. And last time it came down here, it did turn around. So we may see a similar move for this time as well. So in this case, neutral bias here, look for that move back into 0.71. So bias here is a neutral for Aussie dollar as well. Okay, looking at New Zealand. New Zealand dollar here, same thing here as well. We see that price did come down as expected yesterday, but then we have seen price bounce off of the support level. And last time again, price was into the support level, it did bounce off. So for now, neutral bias, I will look for a move back here towards 0.6620 level. And should it go through, then we're looking for a further move to the upside, 0.6650. So bias here is a neutral, not quite bullish, but I would keep an eye on this one here. It's still getting way down, but looking for a bit of a pullback towards 0.6620 here for New Zealand dollar. Dollar CAD here, this one is looking bearish. Same thing here. We are seeing price getting moved or turned around because of the stimulus here. So today, nice big drop, looking bearish still. First target would be back into the support 1.31, which is fairly close. And then below that, we're looking at 1.3020. So bearish bias here. We just need to be careful here because price is right into the support level. So we do need to see a break below for this one to continue. But like I said, sentiment is bullish in the market right now. So bearish bias for dollar CAD. All right, let's take a look at our commodities here, starting off with silver. We do see a move higher here with all that positivity in regards to the stimulus package being passed. We have seen stock market go up, and also silver here is aligned with it as well. So right now this is neutral. We still haven't seen a break through the resistance, but it is making higher lows. So once we see a break through the resistance, then I will look for a move into this top of the pin here. But the caution here would be the pins right into the high. If it doesn't get through, we could still see a drop here. So that's something to watch out for. It is important resistance here. Price has reacted here before, and for 2 days in a row, it has failed to close on the other side. So if it continues to do so, we could see a drop. But once we see price go through, next target here is 25.50. So right now this is neutral. Gold here, gold is also looking neutral. Today's candle closes completely neutral here. And as we can see here, price is struggling with this resistance level at 1917. So if it doesn't make it through, we're likely to see a drop. But the candle close is not very strong for the day. It's neutral. However, as the stock market goes up, then we may see this go up as well, right into the resistance here, 1932. So the first thing that we have to watch here would be this 1916 or 1917 level. If it goes through it, then it's likely to continue all the way into the high. It has been making as we can see, it has been pushing into the resistance here. It has been making higher lows. So we could see a break right into the top here. So for now, though, bias is neutral. Oil here, oil still looking neutral here. Today's candle close is completely neutral. And now if we see price doesn't go through, we could see a drop. So it's into this strong support resistance level. This is the top of the range. It's been trading in this range for a while, and it struggled to break through the resistance for a number of days now. So the longer it holds, chances are we are going to see a drop back into this 39.40. So neutral bias for oil. Now, for some reason, should it go through, then it can go all the way into 43.75. So for now, neutral bias for oil. Copper here did break out, big move to the upside here. This is bullish. And here we are all the way into this resistance. Now, should it continue further here, it could go all the way into 3.15. So for now, bias is bullish, just with caution because it is into resistance. And as I said, if it continues, we could see it go all the way into 3.15. So bullish bias here for copper. Bitcoin here also looking bullish. It has broken through the resistance here. Now it's into important resistance again. So same thing here. If it doesn't go through, we're looking for a turnaround. But the caution here would be we may see a drop and then a continuation. So we need to watch the high of this range. So price had been trading in a range for the last few days. Over here, it broke through and now it's into or getting close to the resistance here. What we may see is this. So watch out for the support level at 11,685. So for now, bullish bias, but with caution. All right, looking at the stock market here, we have seen back and forth move here, very, very choppy move in the stock market. So all of that sort of positive comments in regards to potentially reaching an agreement were bullish, but then it didn't really go anywhere because the agreement hasn't been reached yet. So what I'm looking for here is we do have a pin bar here for the day. The problem is it's right into the support here as well, and it hasn't broken through. What I'm looking for here would be either move towards 34.65 or right into the high here at 34.80. So if it holds below 34.80, then we're looking for a drop, but watch out for this pullback all the way. And then if it holds back into the support resistance level here, if it holds, then looking for a drop. First target would be 34.20 here. So bias is neutral to bearish for S&P 500. Nasdaq here, same thing. If you take a look at the 1 hour chart, we have seen back and forth. It was going higher, but there is still no agreement on the stimulus, and hence it is holding. So at this point, we do have a bearish candle close, but the same thing here, it hasn't broken through the support. So I'd look for a retest of 11,800. And if it holds, I will look for a drop back down. Again, this is an important support resistance level. First target is 11,600 and then 11,400. Dow Jones here, this one as well, we see that price has not been able to break the support yet. It's been trying and failing. So at this point, I will look for a retest of 28,500 if it holds below, or 570, sorry. If it holds below, then looking for a drop here as well. So neutral to bearish here. I'm not completely bearish on it at this point, but we may see a drop. So bias here, neutral to bearish. First target 28,133, and then we're looking at 27,650. So neutral to bearish here for Dow Jones. DAX here, we do have a bearish pin bar here, but the problem, again, same thing, it hasn't broken that support. It's been hovering here for the last 3 days. So we do need to see a drop. Next target would be 12,575. So bearish bias here for DAX as well. And FTSE here, same thing. This has been going sideways here. We can see price hasn't really broken through the support. So watch out for that. If it doesn't go through the support, it can go all the way into 59.60, which is the top of the range. So this is where we are. And for this to continue, we need to see a break of the support. And next target here is 57.75. So neutral to bearish here for FTSE. And Nikkei here, Nikkei still holding through. Nikkei still holding sideways here, very neutral candle close for the day. The problem is it's still holding above the support level here. And as long as it continues, this one could break out to the upside. And the longer it sits there, the harder the break will be regardless of which direction it goes in. So right now this is looking neutral. This one could go in either direction, but it looks like we may still continue to get a range bound move here. So the range is between 23,735 and 23,365. So right now, neutral bias for Nikkei. All right, that's it for now. Have a wonderful trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.